Don't do it to him, Thizzle.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yo, what up, my guy?
How you doing, man?
What's good?
What's up, man?
Man, I can't call it, bro.
Hey, I'm about to do a tour with my boy, EMAN. We about to go ahead and do a small tour, have a good conversation about Thailand and stuff like that. I'm gonna give y'all a small introduction about him, but before we do that, we're gonna like, subscribe to the channel, go check out his stuff. The link will be all in the description, and let's get right into it, you guys.
Let's do it.
Hey. Alrighty, man. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm just living out here, living out here, bro.
That's good. My first question, bro, is who are you?
Oh man, I'm E-Man. Man. My name is Emmanuel. Born and raised in Chicago. Man, doing pretty good, man. I've been in Thailand for going on a year now. Came here in what was it? I came here in March of 2025. Yeah, almost a year for me right now. You know what I mean? So right now we headed up to my place. Yeah, I feel good, man. I mean, it's a blessing to be out here, bro. And so one thing about me, bro, I love traveling. I come from a military background. So I've been traveling since I was a little kid, man, for sure. You know what I mean? So I knew I wanted to come to Thailand when I heard about how great this wonderful country is.
Okay.
So that's what brought me out here. What really brought me out here was work. My job brought me out here. They had an opening. Except for project marketing manager. That's what I do, project marketing manager.
Okay, man. So this is your place, huh?
It's my place, my place.
What made you choose this place?
What made me choose this place? You know, I'm a city boy. I love to get away from the crowd at times. So I chose this place because it's laid back, it's quiet, it's chill. If I want to get away from the party life, you know, I can just come home to a nice and quiet, peaceful area. You know, Bangkok, you know, it's a party city. It's definitely a party city. Everybody get turned up here in the city. But at times, there used to be times where I used to come home, whether it's work or at a friend's house, and it's so loud, it's so packed in the city. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I got a headache, maybe I got a hungover, something like that. And then I realized, you know, sometimes the party's good. I love the party, but at times, man, I do want to come home to an area where it's nice and peace and quiet. So that's why I chose this place.
Okay, that's good. Show us a little bit of your place. Show us around. Tell us what you got around.
Yeah, so right now this is what I like to call old Thailand, right? So in this particular area, this is in the heart and district of Ramadan. It's a highly tourist area. What I love about Ramadan, it's nice, it's quiet, it's peaceful. It's right next to the center of downtown Bangkok. So if you want to step out your door, go kick it or whatever. You don't have to go too far. Most of the tourist places is walking distance from Ramadan, so it's a really popular area. I think a lot of people definitely love it for sure. But now, yes, this is my condo right now. This is one of the largest condo in Ramadan. So one thing I love about this place is the first thing here. I love this tub. Most condos in Bangkok don't really have that much tub, so I know I want a tub at times. I want to soak my body. I also got a shower right there, so I definitely love that. You know what I mean? It's what a love make it happen at times. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. So I felt like this is a really nice shower for me, good place for me. Right behind me, you know, I got a microwave, got a fridge, and everything like that. This is where I wash my clothes. As you can see, I don't have a dryer, so we normally dry our clothes on the balcony. The switch is downstairs. I'll get into that much later. But yeah, you know what I mean. So this is like I said, this is an old school style apartment building. So this building has been around since 1946, right? So that's why things look the way that it does. But I love it. You know, I'm a traditional guy, so nothing wrong with that. So it's a decent sink and everything like that. I got a hair dryer right here. You know, normally I hang my towels up in the cabinets over there, but I just got done cleaning my towels. It's great. Here's my restroom. You know, so it's an old school style. Let me cut my light on. Oops. It's an old school style toilet. So nothing much to see, but you can take a look in there. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's old school, which I like it. You know, so I will be moving to another place soon. But you know, for the meantime, I definitely love it. Leave the light on. Follow me this way. All right. So this is here. That's what I wash my dishes. I keep my dishes at the bottom. You know, I got my plates and everything there. As you can see, the pan a little when you walk a few. Oh man, I get down, man. Hot pot, you know, stir fry, taco pao. You know what I mean? It's a famous Thai dish. It's like a combination of fried egg, rice, and pepper chicken though. You should try copper pie. Really, really good. Man, yeah, it's pretty good.
Anybody else that come to Thailand, come check out what is it, Kapa Pride?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. So here, as you can see, what I love about this table here, as you can see, you can see it got a. This is like the stove right now. So if I want to fry my food and stuff like that, I use my table right here. You know, I don't burn myself. It's very costly. It's a really, really old school table. So this table been around since 32, right? It's a very traditional old school table. As you can see, you got the heat, the heating stove right there, everything like that. Like I said, I love it. Yeah, you can sit and cook at the same time and everything like that. So it's great. I love it. Some people be wondering, like, man, okay, like, you know, sometimes when I be having company and every time like that, they be like, man, you sure as heck you just got done cooking, man. I don't want to burn myself, rest of my arm. But I said, no, man, it's cool. So it cools off really, really fast. So y'all don't even got to worry about that. Y'all don't have to worry about that. Let's walk over some more, man. So this is my favorite part of the studio right now. It's this particular set. As you can see, I'm a big rug guy. I'm a big art guy. I haven't been here that long, but you know, I'm gonna definitely put some more artwork on my wall, things like that. Right now. It's got a plant. I got my phone stand right now. I also do a little bit of content creator, a little bit myself on my website. I get into that in a little bit. But I love the rug. I love this beautiful setting here, right? And then across the way, I have a really, really nice size 55-inch TV. I really love it. You know, got the cabinet, stuff like that. Uh, Beautiful speaker. Got the my little dust display. So yeah, you know, everything is definitely coming along into the place. Then as you come over further, this is my bed. This is where I rest my head and everything like that. I'm on a chair, relax. I love bright sheets. That's why it looks like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's really, really good. Keep my clothes over there, my shoes, my suits and things are there. Got a nice little mirror if I want to, you know, straighten myself up. So yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely pretty cool. They just put this here. You can see the overview of like the street, but it's all good, you know. But like I say, this is traditional Bangkok that you all see right now. You know what I mean? So it's not the modern like you typically see, you know, for up to date modern type style condos and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a nice size. It's big. It's comfort. You know what I mean? I bring company over, man. We chill. We kick it for a good night out. You know, so I can't complain, man. It's really great. It's really great.
Don't do it to him. Thizzle. What's up, everybody? And we're done with the condo tour and just checking out EMAN's place. Now we're finna get into the questioning. So you ready?
Ready.
Okay. So the first question I got for you is, what originally made you move to Thailand?
What originally made me move to Thailand was the culture. You know, I'm a guy that loved to travel. I came from a military family, so I knew I was in Thailand 5 years ago. So 5 years ago, when I first visited Bangkok for the first time, I was like, wow, it just took me out. It blew me away. You know, from the people, the food, you know, the connections that I made, and I was like, you know what? 5 years later, I looked back on that, and I was like, you know what? Let me come back and see what this country really is.
Wow.
That's what I'm in.
And you hear that the culture, the food, and everything brought him here,
Yeah.
and just made him, you know, stay here. And that is just dope to just hear it from somebody that's, you know, just from a foreign country. We all foreigners here. And the culture and the food and everything, you know, just brings us here and makes us stay here too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And, you know, like the only thing you do got to get used to, because like I said, I'm from Chicago, right? So we do get hot weather. We do have all 4 seasons in the summertime. So it's like, but this is like a different type of heat. I wasn't even prepared for it. I'm not gonna go hold you. I wasn't even prepared for this kind of heat. But once you adjust to the heat, you know, everything should be good. You know what I mean? It'll feel more natural. You know what I mean? Once you're here for a long period of time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I didn't like too much was the heat, getting used to the heat.
Right.
But once I got used to the heat, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I could go to Pattaya or I could go to Phuket. You know, if I want to hit the beach, hit that beach life, and yeah, it's been pretty good though, bro. Can't even hold you.
Okay. All right, question number 3, and the question is gonna get easy but difficult at the same time. So,
all right, let's do it.
So how long have you been here, and do you plan on staying in Thailand for the long term?
I'm coming up on a year, so it'll be a year in March of 2026. It'll be a year for me. I'll be in Thailand. Can I see myself here for the long haul? You know, only time will tell. Only time will tell. So far, so good. Yeah, I don't see myself moving anytime soon. So I guess it's long term for the time being. I would say that.
Not trying to move anytime soon. So he basically been here for a year.
Yeah, close to it.
And basically, he don't think he gonna move. Do you feel like it's just like the best thing ever, or why you don't want to move? Or
Man, I think for me is that, you know, because, you know, coming from being in the States, it's just like so much stress at times. It could be stress sometimes, right? So when I came here the second time, I was just like, I felt free. I finally felt free. I felt like I could finally relax. I could chill. You know what I mean? I felt like I don't have so much weight on my shoulder since I came to Bangkok. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I would recommend it to anybody, whether it's Bangkok, any country in Southeast Asia. You know what I mean? Like once you find that center peace, you know, with the culture, the environment. Like I said, once I said again, with the food, you know, just the travel. You know, meeting other expats such as yourself. You know, so we definitely connect on that cultural difference and stuff like that. So that's what made me want to. I could see myself staying here for the long haul for sure.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
And I think if, just like you said, you don't have to come to Thailand. You can come anywhere in Southeast Asia to get that, you know, peace, that freedom, and just, you know, get out the country. You know, a lot of people just don't even get out their own city or state. So let alone getting out the country. So I think, all right, bro, we on number 4 right now. So question number 4, this one you might have to think about this one. But what is the biggest culture shock you have since you've been here?
The biggest culture shock, and keep this in mind, I experienced this in China, but man, this definitely took me out of the water. I would say my first 2 days when I came to Thailand, right? So the culture shock was the stairs. What's the stairs? You know what I mean? That's something I had to get used to. I was like, man, am I like I felt like I was at an art exhibit or something like that, right? So that's the feeling I got. Was like basically the stairs. You know, that was the culture shock for me. I had to get used to. You know, people following me around, asking me different type of questions, and I understand, right? Because there's some of these locals here, they don't come across a lot of foreigners, especially, you know, Black American foreigners that much, right? So that was definitely a big culture shock for me. Another culture shock for me was the bikes, right? The motorbikes, right? You may come across a lot of motorbikes than it is cars, right? So typically in the States, when people go to point A to point B, everybody hop in a whip and they go. Here, it's the motorbike. So a lot of people rely on the motorbikes for sure. You know, that was another culture shock because I'm so used to people being in a car. So that was another one. Another one was, you know, just the welcome, the last one, the open invitation. You know, how friendly the people were. I had people. I was at a grocery store and I had a Thai guy ask me. You know, I was on the phone and he was asking me. You know, like, hey, I know that you're asking, are you American? I said, yeah. You know, and he was like, oh, okay, welcome to Bangkok. You know, even keep in mind, I mean, this guy, I never knew this guy. You know, he just paid for my groceries. He just paid for my groceries. I'm like, damn, for real? I'm like, what? I ain't no grown man pay my groceries for. But he did. He really did. I mean, no strings attached, nothing like that. You know, the only thing he just wanted was conversation. You know, so he was that interested in it. So that was a huge culture shock for me, man.
Wow. Okay. All right, bro. We halfway there. So, question number 5. What do you like most about Thailand so far?
What do I like about Thailand so far the most? I would definitely have to say, again, I love the food. Being introduced, I'm a big foodie, right? So I love getting introduced to different meals like krapapao. You know, it's a popular Thai dish of a combination of rice. You can have easy egg above the rice, and then they have like this spicy pepper chicken. It's hot. It is hot. I remember the first time I tried that, bro, the krapapao, bro. I put it in my mouth. I swear to God, my eyes were so damn watery. People looked at me. They was laughing. I was like, oh shit. Excuse me for my language though, but man, I never had something that hot. I was not prepared. I thought I can handle spicy food, But that food that dish is good as hell. I mean, you can get a mild, you can get a spicy, but it's one of my favorite dishes here, man. So like, I definitely love that. What I love most about Thailand, they got I love mango sticky rice. That's another dessert. It's like a
Very
popular. It's considered dessert. Sticky rice. It's like mango, and then put on top of rice. But it's pretty good. I know how it sounds, but it's pretty good. So that's something I definitely love most about Thailand. Another one is the weather. I got used to the hot weather now, so used to the weather. What else? The dating experience. Definitely the dating experience has been pretty cool for me. I haven't had anything too crazy, nothing like that. Yeah.
All right, bro. So we on the next question, and we already kind of talked about it on question number 5, but I want you to kind of elaborate on it. How has dating been in Thailand so far?
Dating in Thailand has been great so far. I mean, the women, from my experience, since I've been here, I work a lot, so I'm busy. So when I do date, I take it, I let it be, serious. I'm really serious about dating. But it's been really, really good. The first woman, I'm not gonna say her name, but the first woman I went on a date, once I set everything up, what we're gonna do and everything like that, and the first thing she asked me, she said, "Is there anything you'd like for me to do?" I'm like, "Whoa, I'm not really used to a Thai girl asking me this, so." And what's so crazy is, how we bring them flowers, she brought me flowers on the first date. I was like, what? So that was a culture shocker right there too. Really, 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 really interesting girl. We still talk to this day. She's really great, really, really great. They very traditional. I notice a lot of them marry early at a very early age. So, they always, I noticed they raised to prepare to be wives. They raised to be wives. So, and they really show that, So, for example, they'll make sure, they look apart. They'll make sure that, like I say, if I need anything before the date, lead up to the date, they'll make everything much more comfortable than it needs to be before y'all go out. And it's like, and when you on the actual date, they carry themselves really, really well. They really do. They don't talk over you. They tend to be very feminine. They always in a feminine energy, from my experience, what I came across with the date.
All right, y'all. We on question number 7, and we almost at the end. But since we talking about all these good things about Thailand,
Yes, sir.
I need you to tell me, what do you not like about Thailand?
Ooh, man. Okay, it's gonna get deep, man. We gotta get serious here. All right, so I have a few things. One thing is, it's like, I don't like when I gotta talk about us on this one. With other aspects, they take advantage of the opportunity. What I mean by that is, like, you have some people that would come here, they will, overstay their welcome, and it can kind of make us look bad because we're fit in that particular boat, right? They don't discriminate, like if one black woman messed up, they're gonna look at us all the same. It's just, it is what it is, So I don't like when people come over here, they overstay their welcome, and they put these tight restrictions on foreigners. You may not see it, but trust me, it's coming. It's definitely coming, and I'm starting to see the signs right now. So that's something I don't like, what we do, taking advantage of this wonderful country that we in. Another thing I would definitely say, what I don't like about Thailand is, and I'm gonna be careful with my words and things like that, is, it's tough, man. I'm gonna do the best I can. Listen, and before I say this, I understand, people have a reason to do things that they do, but it is what it is. It's the harassment. Sometimes I feel like I could be harassed in such a way, like when I walk down the street, I just want to mind my own business, and you have like particular shops, right? They may grab you and put on your clothes and try to drag you into massage parlors and, things like that. I haven't experienced it, so don't look at me that way. But so you do have a lot of that going on as well. Because like I said, whatever the reason is, Thailand is considered to be, I don't want to say third world, because I think it's up and coming in the ranks for sure. You know what I mean? But it's not where the economy is not where it needs to be, and you have people out here, you know, that have to they got to do what they got to do to survive, right? To make an honest living. So we get that, you know what I mean? It's like at times I don't like that at times, you know what I mean? With people, we try to grab on me, try to pull me inside these particular shops, and I'm trying to think of something else. I think that's it for now. I know I got more, but like I say, you follow me, you want to learn more about it, you know, you can just reach out to me for sure.
Okay. All right, y'all. Question number 8, and this is for anybody that is coming to Thailand. What place would you recommend for any tourist that's, you know, thinking about coming to Thailand?
All right, so, oh man, it's a combination of many areas I got, you know. If you're a person that enjoys the nightlife, for sure, you like the party scene, you like the club scene, then I would highly recommend you should definitely go to Expat. So Expat is a really popular area, you know, very, very laid back, very chill. They know how to get down, but at the same time, they're not too rowdy as much as central Bangkok, right? So Expat is one of my favorite places. I go there. They got this place called Urban Music Bar in Expat. Really laid back. It's really, really chill. I think you can go there with your friends. It's not. They got areas that's not too loud, so you can actually hear one another when y'all have conversations. So Expat is definitely a place you should definitely visit when you come to Bangkok. Another place in Bangkok, I would say, in Thailand as a whole, but you know, we based in Bangkok. So in Bangkok, I definitely would say Osaka. Osaka is a definite area, really, really good rooftop lounge and bars and great restaurants. If you're a big foodie. So central Bangkok is really, really great. You want to do. Outside of Bangkok, if you love the beach, if you want to enjoy the beach and things like that, I would say go to Phuket. Really great resorts, really great beaches. You want to get your foot in the sand. Pattaya is another place you want to check out as well. But if you want to see more cultural Thailand, I would say Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is a sleeper. I don't think Chiang Mai get enough respect, man, for sure. But Chiang Mai is definitely a place you should definitely visit when you come to Thailand. Why? Great temples. You know, they do got decent beaches over there. You want to go hiking, you want to go play with the lions and tigers and, you know, things like that. So Chiang Mai is one of my favorite places in Thailand. So I love Chiang Mai. You know what I mean? It's really, really great. Great restaurants once again. Great, decent party scene, but it's laid back. So it's like more to going towards the suburbs, things like that. But like if you want to be around the younger crowd, I would say central Bangkok, the place to go. You got Osaka. You know, you got areas like Nana Plaza. You got Expat. You got So 11, you know, places like that, you know, Club Sugar, you know, Levels, you know, really, really great hotels. I would recommend those areas.
All right, you all, we getting to the end of the video. Now, I always ask this question, so it should be a simple answer. So, what do you rate Thailand out of 1 through 10?
Man, this is a wonderful country, man. It's a great question, man. I've been to some really great countries as well, but this particular place, this is by far, this is the second longest country I've been in so far. First one was China. Now this is the second one. From my experience, from the dating, from the food, from the places I visit and everything like that, I'm gonna have to rate this bad boy. Even though it got flaws, so I'm not going to give it a 10. You know, a lot of people give it a 10, but I'm a realist. I would rate this a part of 8.5 out of 10. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's a fair rate for Thailand.
8.5 out of 10.
I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. And the reason why is because, like I say, it got flaws. I don't believe nothing's perfect. I feel like if you give it a 10, it's just perfect. Nothing is wrong. Everything, and I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? I believe even the perfect places have flaws.
Okay.
You're gonna have those pros and cons and things like that.
Can you give me like one reason why it's not a 10?
One reason why it's not a 10, as I mentioned before, you know what I mean? It's just like to say, sometimes getting adjust to the heat, getting adjust to, you know, certain locals with the staring and things like that. You know, the traffic at times, for sure. People can be very impatient, stuff like that, things like that. So I think an 8.5 is perfect.
Okay. It's kind of the same rating for me. I think it's 8.5, maybe 9, depending on how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But I think Thailand is an amazing country.
Oh,
All right,
amazing.
last question, number 10. Now, this one is pretty interesting. Actually, what do you miss most about your home country?
The U.S., the U to the S to the A. I mean, this is I don't think it's a no-brainer, but I would definitely say close family and close friends. I do miss them at times. They're not here with me, but the good thing is I do talk to them online on Zoom, so that's good. That definitely keeps me humble, keep me grounded when I'm talking to my family and close friends back home in the States. I definitely miss that. I do miss, and I'm a big sports guy, so I do miss going to a Chicago Bears game. You know, shout out to the Bears. We always could have went to the Super Bowl, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I do miss attending some of the sports venues. I would definitely say. And yeah, that's about it, man. Like close family, close friends, man, and attending some of the venues and things like that. Yeah.
I actually agree with you. I mean, if I had to pick one thing, it would literally be the family and friends. It's all in America. Everything else, they can keep in the United States.
They can keep it, yeah.
But family and friends is definitely like number one.
Number one, you know what I mean? Definitely top tier for sure, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing like, I feel like, man, like, if I could just cut on the switch, I could just bring my parents here, man. Bring my parents here and some close relatives as well.
All right, thank you guys for coming and watch the video. Shout out to my man EMAN for showing me his place and actually doing this interview. This good conversation we had, man.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you so much, man. I want you to go ahead, shout your stuff out. Everything gonna be in the description. Shout your stuff out. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Yeah, so one last about me. So you guys can follow me at Emmanuel Allen 27 / Instagram at Instagram.
Okay.
And I'm also working on my own website. It's open to view. That's uniquemediagroup.net. I'm gonna say it again, uniquemediagroup.net. And what I do on there, I document culture. So I do kind of interview styles, but what I like to do is display artists, dancers, what they go out do their thing, and all the details will be on the website on that link right there. So you can follow me at uniquemedia.net. Also, you can email me at uniquemediagroup.gmail. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, and go do that, man. Go support him, man. He has done a lot, and he's working hard, and he definitely is easy to contact. So if you got anything you want to ask him, or if you want to collab, hit him up.
Hit me up, man. You know what? Definitely.
Yep, and appreciate you again, bro. Thank you again. I really appreciate this again. I had a good time, and we had a good interview. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, go check out his stuff. Link is all in the description, and I'll also put it right here, so you will see it right here. And live, laugh, learn, listen, always love. Don't do it to him. Fizzle. And I'll see you guys later, baby.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right, bro. So we just got done touring your place. So how much is a place like this every month?
A place like this every month is going to be, it's going to be 500 US.
500 USD?
500 USD.
So what is it like, Ty? Like 13,000 baht?
Yeah.
I think
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. Okay. And then, and is there like any other place would you rather be, or you kind of just you like this spot just because it's in the local area? You didn't want to go to a condo like everybody else that comes here, or what happened?
Yeah, so in the beginning, I wanted to come to a place that's kind of laid back, get away from the crowd. I love being in the crowd, but I don't want to bring the crowd home with me, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of places in Thailand, like, you're gonna bring the party home with you. In other words, what I'm saying is like the neighborhood, people still out and about doing their thing. I wanted to come somewhere that's much more peaceful, much more laid back, and everything like that. I'm not too far away from the scene. You know what I mean? But sometimes I kind of need to, it helps me readjust, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So I'm definitely gonna move, I do wanna move closer to work. So I'm gonna stay in the Ramanai area, because I want to go to a place where they got a full gym, like access to the gym, the swimming pool. I do love doing things like that. I think it's time. I think it's time. I do love my place currently where I'm at right now, but you know, I'm not here forever, right? Sometimes you just gotta move around a little bit. So yeah.
Okay. And are you by any of the like BTS's, MRT, any of those? Like
Yeah, so I'm in the heart and center of Ramanai, right? So the MRT Ramanai station is about maybe a 5-minute walk from my place, which is great.
Nice.
So when I get off the train, I can just walk home. I don't have to take a bike or grab a bike or nothing like that. So Ramanai is one of the, it's a big tourist district for sure for foreigners. Like I probably say about over 60, close to 70% of Ramanai residents are foreigners, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know.
And how did you find a place like this? Because a lot of people kind of find condos, you know, online and, you know, maybe from Boswas or, you know, how would you find a place like this? How would, if somebody wanted to get a spot like
Well,
this?
some people they find, you know, they may reach out to agents, you know, housing agent that pretty much go out and get them tours. But how I found this place, I went to a website called DD Property. So when you go to DD Property, that is a website to log into to look for apartments in Bangkok.
Okay. DD Property. Okay.
DDProperties.com, shout out to them for sure. You go in there, you know, they have a variety of different apartments all throughout the city of Bangkok. So it's all about what you like, what your cup of tea is, and yeah, you know. So I went to DD Property. I found this place. I felt like this was a good place for me, and I went from there. No agent, you know. You will have an agent that will come, you know, that you will meet with, or the landlord, either an agent or a landlord that you will meet, because a lot of DD Properties, they are connected to some of the best agents in the city of Thailand. So, the country of Thailand, excuse me. Yeah, you know what I mean, so.
Okay, and you said it was $500?
500 USD.
Total?
Total.
So no...
Flat. No taxes, nothing. And that's a good thing about it, no tax. You know, so we are not taxed. We do pay taxes. I am considered as a residential, so I am a residential foreigner here, right? So I do pay taxes here in this country and everything. So, but yeah.
So, okay, that's dope. So electric and everything is included.
Everything is included. Yeah.
That's
The
dope.
only thing that's not included is the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
The Wi-Fi. So I do got to pay for the Wi-Fi every month for sure.
Okay.
And then and this pay rent, and then the building, the facility, they take care of the Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's dope. Okay, all right. Thank you, man, for telling us, you know, a little bit about the place and where we can find a little local spot, just in case people don't want to, you know, rent a condo like everybody else do here.
Yeah.
If somebody just want to get like a little studio home like you got, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. You know what I mean? And definitely, hopefully next time you guys see me, you know what I mean? I'm all to bigger and better things, though. You know,
right.
But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you guys, man, taking the time to watch this interview. Again, follow me with everything is below this video, so follow me with those particular platforms. Like I say, on Instagram, Emmanuel Allen 27. Like I say, my website, uniquemediagroup.net. All those fun things you guys can follow me there. So I appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you so much, brother. And yeah, go follow him. He's gonna be all in the description, and we're gonna catch you guys later.
Later.
Hey.